Okay, so today's contest is sponsored by
TR Hughes, half-acre new home sites in Wentzville and 5-acre new home sites in St. Charles. Visit trhughes.com.
All right, so we have tickets for the Party Gras DB's tent in Soulard on Saturday, February 18th. We've got Young the Giant tickets. We've got Alter Bridge tickets. We've got Massage Luxe gift cards redeemable for a 1-hour standard massage. So King Scott is going to read a description of a movie. This is a King Scott version of the movie.
Mm-hmm. I think I speak his language, so.
Well, on Liv, it's simple. You just have to tell us what movies he's talking about.
Okay.
All right, and you have 2 Moon lifelines.
Good.
Woo! So Moon will be able to help you out.
We got this.
We do.
And the question is, out of 10 descriptions, how many movies will Liv get correct? All right, Scott, let's do an example.
Okay.
All right, this is to set the baseline.
Okay.
Let's see here if you can even get close to understanding this one.
Go ahead.
All right. After a man breaks in home, he discovers a child crawled in his bag. So he forced a kid to work in a sweatshop. And eventually he tells the kid that his mom died, makes him leave to go find his dad. So he eventually finds his dad, and he wants nothing to do with him. So he eventually accepts the child, and then they save the world from tragedy together.
What movies are you talking about?
That would be Elf.
Wow! Did you get that?
No, not yet. I probably would have needed him to repeat it, and I wouldn't have handled that very well.
Okay. All right, so out of 10, how many will Liv get correct? Let's go to Waterloo Steve. How many?
Hey, guys, let's go with 7.
7 out of 10. All right. Mike, how many?
Happy birthday, Rizz.
Thanks, buddy.
Mike who never gets a vacation. 8.
How many? 8? Okay.
8.
Okay, hang on one second. Mike, Dustin, how many?
Let's go with 6.
6, okay. Kurt, how many?
9.
9,
Ooh.
okay. Keith, how many?
She's going to get all 10 of them.
Okay,
Wow.
all 10.
Dang, everybody's up there.
And Max, how many?
Happy birthday, Turd Nugget, and we're going with 5.
Turd Nugget.
All right, let's begin. Does Liv know movies? Movie number 1.
All right, it's a movie about a guy that trains to box, and then he ends up boxing. He drinks raw eggs, runs up some steps, and wins the fight. At one point, he yells his wife's name. It's a good film.
Rocky.
There you go.
That was a gimme.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Okay.
They get way
Oh,
tougher,
no.
like
right.
this one. All right. A former infamous NFL kicker steals a dolphin, and a PI hired to solve the crime of the missing porpoise eventually finds the bad guy and arrests her.
Moon.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Didn't know that one?
It's been
Snowflake.
so long since I've seen that.
He's up on the
Holy
tail.
Like crime. Are they like crime
You have
dramas?
used 1 Moon lifeline. You
I
only get
did.
1 left.
I
Nice work,
feel
man.
good.
All right.
Wow, that was, I thought that would be a gimme.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes
I
it
thought
is,
so, too.
sometimes it isn't.
Okay, 2 for 2.
A movie about a child whose dear sweet mom died. He lives in the woods and he's friends with a bunch of woodland creatures. And I'm pretty sure my cousin has the former child star mounted on his basement wall.
Bambi?
Yes!
That one threw me for a loop.
3 for 3. Okay,
All
here we go.
right. Trying to make it big, a band breaks into a radio station and demands the disc jockey to spin their super sweet song. It's a funny flick. Plus, it did work out in the end. One of the bandmates would go on to become an actor and play a whale in a movie.
I don't know. A whale?
Are you going to use your Moon lifeline? You have 1 left.
All right, Moon.
A brilliant classic. That's Airheads, baby.
I've never seen it.
Oh, my God. You work at a
I
rock
thought it was
radio station.
I'm like, this is...
I don't. What year did
Holy
it come out?
Milo.
92.
Yeah, is that,
It's so good.
I
dude.
want to say that's later.
No, it was
It's
probably
Sandler
94,
Man,
95.
it's
Steve Buscemi's a bass player.
Brendan
so
Fraser.
Dude, it
1994.
It's,
Brendan, the guy who played Kramer.
yeah, it's
Michael
right in
McKean is the program
Guys,
director.
Harold Ramis is in it.
He is?
I thought so.
Harold Ramis is in it?
Just for a brief moment, isn't he? I know. Well, that one guy comes and he's acting. Oh no, it's Judd Nelson. Judd Nelson works for Palatine Records, and then man, isn't what's the dude from Spinal Tap? He is
Michael McKean. He's
Michael McKean.
Yeah, he's Milo. He's the program
the
director.
dude that was married to Courtney Cox. David Arquette. He's in it. Dude,
Hell
this
of a
movie.
cast.
This movie
it's
is
a loaded
so good.
movie, loaded.
Hey, if it's
very
streaming somewhere, it sounds great.
Yeah, it's a worthy watch.
Chris Farley's in it.
Yeah, he makes a special.
He's a police officer.
Okay. All right, 4 for 4. Next. You're at it. You are on your own now.
I'm on my own now.
Harold Ramis as Chris Moore, by the way.
Nice. A short fella goes into a football game and sacks the opposing team's quarterback, and his teammates are so nice they lift the little guy up in the air so he can see the crowds cheering for him.
A little guy in football?
Short fella is the unlikely hero for a football team.
This isn't so much a clue, but the entire listening audience is screaming at you right now.
A short guy in football?
I'm going to give you a 3. I'm going to give you a 2. And I'm going to give you, I need an answer.
I don't have.
Oh, Moon.
Rudy.
That's Rudy.
Rudy.
You didn't see Rudy?
No.
Frodo's buddies in it, man. That's good.
Man, that makes me cry, that movie.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So when
I thought it was nice.
when his dad finally clapping after the sack.
Oh, dude! And when the custodial engineer, the former player, is clapping, he claps like this.
Oh,
It's like the most violent clap. I'm like, how's he not hurt his hands? That's an emotional part too.
Oh, when he runs into that game. Woo!
John Favreau's his boy, right?
Yeah, Favreau's in that.
Yeah.
Well, so the quarterback was Joe Montana, I believe, and he's not Joe Montana in the movie, but I think the real quarterback in Notre Dame was Joe Montana. And he's like, that's not how it happened.
Oh, you mean during the real
real Rudy
thing.
Rudiger.
Oh yeah. I mean, every single person that was there goes, "Wow, that's a hell of a movie." That's not
That's not
the
really what
story.
happened.
It's like, it's really cool. I'm happy it happened for Rudy, but I made all these touchdowns. I caught all these passes that game, and he gets the glory. But whatever.
All right,
Sorry, I missed
4.
that one. That's
Next.
You're gonna get yelled at for that.
I know. I'm sorry.
okay.
It came out when
Next.
I was 3. Okay.
After a boat sunk, a bunch of people got wet and then drowned, including a homeless guy. Some random nude model survives, and when she is old, she throws a very expensive necklace into the ocean off a big boat. And I hope this homeless guy who drowned found it so he could finally be rich.
Titanic.
Nice.
Some nude model.
Yes.
But I thought it's nice she threw that necklace out there so he could get it one day and be rich.
Give it back to Jack.
Next.
All right, some aliens leave their child behind, and he meets an earthly child. They become friends and go trick-or-treating. Eventually, government tries to kill the alien child. However, the earthling and his older earthling brother save the alien child and return it to a wooded area where a spacecraft took the alien child and flew away into outer space where aliens live.
E.T.
Show me E.T.
That was like the studio pitch. You just did the entire movie pitch.
Go trick-or-treating.
Okay, next.
A Southern boy who taught Elvis how to dance grows up to fight in Vietnam. Sitting on a bench, he reveals that he showed LBJ his butt, and his girlfriend was promiscuous. He ended up running across the country and then floated off into the sunset with his legless buddy.
Forrest Gump. We got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Floating off into the sunset.
It's a romantic ending, man.
This one could be tricky. God,
Yeah,
you're
this
sitting
one-
at 7.
Okay. Teens fall asleep, and a peeled Mr. Potato Head guy with scissors on his hands end up killing a lot of them, except for the main star of the film. It was scary, especially the bad guy's dopey-looking hat.
Is that one Nightmare on Elm Street? I don't really watch scary movies, so I knew what he looked like. I knew that was it's Freddy, right?
Freddy,
But
yes.
I'm like,
I'm
it's not
pretty
called Freddy.
It's Edward Scissorhands' uncle, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are not of relation.
Oh, I didn't know that. Same kind of. Some middle-aged ladies go on a journey. They meet a young man who looked a lot like Brad Pitt. Then they drove their car off a cliff.
Thelma and Louise?
Yes.
That's a great film.
Never seen it, but I knew about
Well,
dropping
now you
off
know
a
what
cliff.
happens. You don't have to see it.
You have. Is this the last one? Was that the last one?
Right? Or do I have one more? I can do one more. You want me to do one more?
Well, how many did we do?
Oh, you're right. I have a third page, everybody. Here we go.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Darn it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was 10.
Okay.
There it is.
That was 10. Oh, there you go.
You didn't even count the example there, did you?
Oh.
No, 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
okay, cool.
4,
Then that's
5,
That's
6,
it.
7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. Congratulations
Well done.
to Kurt. Kurt wins. Might as well just do the last one for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's a tough one, but I figured I'd throw it in there because there's a connection here.
Ooh.
A movie about an author who didn't write a proper love story, so his #1 fan tries to kill him. Though she did save his life, she then kept trying to end his life. And a cop looked down some steps. He died. The author leaves to go back to New York to write a new book. Plus, I'm pretty sure he's the author whose son is an elf. Just saying. The guy was an author, too.
What?
That sounds vaguely familiar, but
You don't know that movie? Oh, dude, one of the best.
#1 fan. The #1 fan. She
One of the best
is
movies.
upset about his love story and wackadoodles.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ankles, a little ankle
Man, that's
hitting.
Misery.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
But right? Am I correct
that's a
about
good
him
one.
being
I was
the...
getting some King vibes.
Yeah. So I think what happened is he was writing these romantic novels, and then he decided, I'm going to write children's books. And then he became
You kept saying
elves.
author, and all I kept thinking about was The Shining.
Oh, man, that's good.
I
That's
couldn't
Misery
take
is a good movie.
Same.
You would
That's
really
what everybody
enjoy
says.
that.
That's Kathy Bates, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yo.
one of her. Actually, it is her breakout role, I believe.
I have some Kathy Bates news that was in Crap on Celebrities that I didn't get to, so check the blog for that because she might be
right.
bringing
All right.
back something that's pretty sick.
Kathy Bates
Oh,
enthusiast.
fried green tomatoes or something?
No.
All right, before we hit the final break, let's do sports.